Ladies and gentlemen, now is that time of year where we're going to make bets on Call of Duty Zombies. And the biggest bet that I think is about to happen right now in Call of Duty Zombies is, are people and are we going to be getting content before the Call of Duty Zombies game coming in 2024? Obviously in 2024, we know we've got Deviation Games and Activision and Call of Duty probably going to be bought by Microsoft by that point, making a grand finale for Call of Duty. Hopefully, maybe it's a Call of Duty Zombies game. I don't know, but it is incredibly exciting. But unfortunately, it's very far away from now. So right now, I think the question is, what is happening with Zombies Chronicles 2 and what is going on with the content that we're going to be getting? And apparently, due to a couple Twitter leakers, we could potentially be getting Zombies Chronicles 2 in 2023. Now, I'm not going to make any bets, because I know how many videos I've made personally about this, but basically, essentially, there's a guy that's named Not Alex, and I have a screenshot just right here to show you. He basically has just tweeted that Victus is alive, and obviously shows the Die Rise Dragon and Leroy, or Arthur, Jason Blundell fans be like, from Buried. So, I mean, it's an interesting post, and it makes you wonder, again, it's wondering, okay, where's Transit? Now, Transit is obviously going to be added as probably, let's say, if Zombies Chronicles 2 does come, it's going to be Cold War Year 2 content. And I think if it is going to be something that does happen, unfortunately, we're going to have to end up waiting for quite some time. Like, literally, this could be all the way November 2023. So, no matter what, we're still waiting a while for Zombies content, but in my opinion, it would make perfect sense for Activision to get Zombies Chronicles 2 out the door, get a bunch of people back. And now the main question I know a lot of people are going to ask is, okay, what game is it going to be on? Is it going to be on Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4? It ain't going to be on Black Ops 4. And I don't think it's going to be on Black Ops 3. If anything, like I said, it's going to be Call of Duty Cold War Year 2 content. It makes sense. That game is just so much more fleshed out. Apparently, a lot of the Vanguard updates are just getting less and less. And honestly, I just have stopped completely caring about that game, obviously, as most of you know. So it's going to be very interesting to see, like, what is going to happen. And now, this is my prediction. I believe we're going to get basically a Zombies Chronicles 2, like you can see in this image. Essentially, we're going to be getting a Buried. We're going to be getting a farm and a town and a transit, but I believe that transit is going to be sectioned off into a Cold War outbreak map. Now, if they add that as outbreak map, that would be insane. Transit literally works as an outbreak map. It makes sense. It would be a lot of fun. Honestly, it would be cool if they just had it where you could only play Transit Outbreak, and then that would just add such a different spin on that mode. Maybe they could add unique features to it or whatnot. Again, I don't want to get too excited because obviously this is just a bunch of leaks from a bunch of leakers on Twitter. It really has a lot of credibility usually when a bunch of people are starting to post Twitter photos of it, but usually right now, I mean, we're gonna have to wait a whole year at least to hear anything about this. But I mean, this would be the craziest thing as well. It would be so exciting for the community to finally get some content to grip into, and especially because honestly, I do like Cold War. I think Cold War with Chronicles 2, especially where you have like PhD and you have all these great perks set up into the map, could be incredible. I don't know exactly though how long or what type of development they're really going to be doing on these maps though, because really, I think this is something that they've had the assets for a very, very long time, and they're now basically just going to update it for the Cold War Year 2 basic engine and all of that stuff. And once they have all the graphics updated and all that, which they probably already do, they're going to just essentially release them. So I know basically Kevin Drew, the new director of Call of Duty Zombies as of right now, the new design director, he is basically telling people to tweet more and more about Zombies Chronicles 2 if you want it. So go make sure to tweet Treyarch. Go tweet out my boy Kevin Drew. He is absolutely killing it. It's awesome to see my man has been promoted. So I think Cold War Year 2 is going to be pretty promising. Now, Year 2, it doesn't even make sense for 2023 to be Year 2. It's going to be Cold War Year 3. So like I'm saying, it's kind of similar to how Chronicles 1 released. It was at the end of the Black Ops 3 life cycle, almost a whole 2 years later. It took a while for it to come out. But honestly, I think the hype that this would bring is exciting, especially because the Black Ops 2 community at its peak, when that game first came out in 2012, was unreal. I've never seen so much hype and so much community going around a Call of Duty game like that. And now that you're bringing back the Call of Duty Zombies maps, it would be awesome. Now, obviously, let's talk about what maps you think that are going to be on there. And obviously, if we're basing it off of this image, like, I don't think we're getting a Call of the Dead because we had Togger Toten, and I don't think we're getting a Nuketown either. So to be honest, I think literally what they might just do is just say it's only Victus at this point. Now, I know there were Victus characters in Nuketown, and I know it involves the story, but I just don't think they're going to add it. Honestly, I would expect only Transit as an Outbreak map, Die Rise as a survival playable map, and they could do a whole new Easter egg. It might just be the same thing. Even if it is, that would be fun. Co-op Easter eggs on Cold War would be a lot of fun. And then Buried, obviously, will basically just be the exact same thing. 5 probably will not happen. That was classified back in Black Ops 4. Call of the Dead also probably will not happen. That was in Black Ops 4. Some people also are speculating that it could be a Mob of the Dead remake that happens. To be honest, I mean, Blood of the Dead also exists, so I just don't think that's a possibility at this point. I think for sure, just because of Blackout and all the assets they've made for that game and for Transit, Buried, and Die Rise, that it's only going to be those 3 maps. But the thing is, like I'm saying, Transit is a bunch of maps. It's literally a bunch of maps combined as one big map. So I could imagine it being an Outbreak map, and then you could probably play all the survival maps as separate, like, onslaught modes or separate survival maps. I mean, they're going to add a lot of content. I don't know if it's going to be specific like back in Black Ops 2 with all the game modes that they didn't add into the game, like Meat and Race and all that crazy other stuff that they could have brought into the game. But also, this kind of makes me wonder what is going to happen with the Custom Zombies community, because a lot of you, if you don't know right now, Verco is creating a Transit on Black Ops 3 Custom Zombies. So this is the thing. Now we actually have a Treyarch versus Custom Zombies scenario where, look, my man is almost already done. He's basically created the bus depot portion of the map. He's created the farm portion of the map. It's raining. It's beautiful. Obviously, it's not the exact version because he's making it in his own way. I believe this map has the Cold War perks, like with the perk cans and all that and stuff. So it's going to be a slightly different variation of Transit. And that's the other thing. Zombies Chronicles was not the exact same as the original map. So I think that is something we can safely speculate for this to happen again. And it's going to be awesome to see all this content basically coming out. So I don't want people to think essentially that for 2023 there's going to be no Zombies content by Treyarch. I mean, Kevin Drew literally even tweeted at me, putting me in my place, and basically said, listen, there's going to be more Zombies content soon. We just haven't announced it. And I imagine it's going to be exactly like Chronicles 1. It's going to be an announcement literally out of nowhere, and then things are going to happen. And then 2024, like I'm saying, this is going to be such a big year for everyone. Everyone is going to be basically either siding between Deviation Games or Call of Duty Zombies. What a time to be alive. It's going to be absolutely exciting. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Boys, let me know what you would like to see for Custom Zombies coming down soon. Let me know what you'd like to see for uploads, maybe more around 100s. Let me know down in the comment section below, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see y'all homies in that next one.